So Denmark is famous for its bikes, which must mean that they do a lot of things on their bikes, which must mean that when the post comes, it's delivered by bike, right? True. That is one of the really, really cool things about Copenhagen and Denmark in general. There is a campaign, not a campaign, but there are more than 350 bike-driven, bike-utilizing Danish post people across the country. And that is so cool. I know that mine is actually, my mail is actually delivered by a bike-wielding post ninja, we'll say. It just makes perfect sense, right? You have incredibly bikeable cities, a culture that bikes very heavily. So I guess why not make it so that the postmen, postwomen deliver mail by bicycle? Which I don't know. I always, when I see them out and about delivering the mail, I always have to kind of stop and stare a little bit, because there's just something so cool about it. And they've got their own customized bicycles that they do it on. I guess they're more of a tricycle actually. And there's big saddlebags that are waterproof where the mail is, and the mail is heavy, right? So there's a lot of weight on these things, and so they've got like a small electric booster, so that they're not forced to pedal 100% by themselves, but it still looks like it's a lot of work, and I imagine that they're all very, very, very fit people. And it doesn't matter what the weather is. It's not like, oh, it's sunny out today. I guess I'll leave the mail truck in the garage and go and hop on my bike. They do it year round. It doesn't matter if it's raining, sleeting, hailing, thunderstorm, whatever it is. The Danish mailmen and women are out on their bicycles. And that is the predominant way that mail is delivered at least in central Copenhagen, and I think in the majority of the central parts of the cities around the country. So it's really, really cool too, because there's kind of, it conveys this old world charm. It's kind of like a modern day extension of the milkman, and I know that there shouldn't be that big a difference between the two, but being in a vehicle or not. But I just think back to how it was back home, and you would say hi to your mailman or mailwoman, but they drive up, they never get out of their car, they lean out, put stuff in the mailbox. In here, it's probably a lot more convenient actually too, because parking would be an issue. They'd be blocking traffic. You have to go into all the different apartment complex buildings and do that. But yeah, so it just makes so much more sense. But it's just so cool. So yes, even the mail is delivered by bicycle in Denmark. As always, thank you for tuning in to Denmark 101. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment below. I would love to hear your questions, your comments. How does your mailman or woman deliver their mail? It's a good question, right? And always say hi to them, right? Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned.